Well, the weather's finally turned from where we get highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s to a week later when we get highs in the 90s and lows in the 50s. And of course, spring has sprung. You can see by all the foliage growing here and everywhere. And with spring comes projects. And I have started a few, so it's officially spring. This year I'm working on a few more canes. This here is the cat pooper scooper, and it broke. And being raised by Depression era parents, where you don't throw something away, you fix it. I figure I'll take this little block and kind of stick it in there and screw it. And that'll give me another, I don't know, maybe a year, 2 years worth of use before I'd have to buy a new one. Anyway, that's one project that I need to get done real quick. And then I have a cat planter here that I'm going to plant some catnip in, but it has no holes in the bottom for drainage, so I got to drill a couple of holes for that and get that done. But anyway, like I said, the main thing is canes. I'm going to make 4 of them to start with. Right. The first one I've got a nice piece of sycamore here that I've got to finish up, get ready. And I'm going to put this dog handle on it. Make a little nice wolf cane or dog cane or whatever you want to say out of it. Anyway, that one, I don't know whether you can see that very well through the plastic, but it's a nice little handle. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do first, or work on. Then I got this horse head one, and I'm just going to use a straight piece of doweling for it, nothing really fancy, and make a nice little cane, horse head cane out of that. I got some horse hair that I'm going to decorate some of the cane with as well, so it'll be kind of neat. And then I have this snake handled cane, brass, really neat looking. And in it, I'm going to pair a piece. This is a piece of grapevine, believe it or not. And it's got even though it's got a funny little twist in it, it is extremely strong. Of course, none of my canes are designed for medical, use. I mean, they're basically just walking sticks to, keep your balance and all. But anyway, I'm going to put that snake head thing on this piece of grapevine. And the final one, going to make me a cane that you can break down. It's cut and unscrews in 3 pieces. Basically, it's an old broom or mop handle or something or other. I don't know exactly what. And I've got a cat head umbrella handle that's about that long more. It's got a nice piece of wood on it and then a brass cat head I'm going to put on the top. But what'll be nice about this thing is, like I said, I can, if I drive somewhere, instead of having this long piece of stick, somewhere, I can break down the walking cane. Actually, it'll be a staff because it's going to be about 4 foot long when everything's done. And I can break it down into 3 pieces or 4 pieces and transport it easier. But there was one problem with this, and if you can see, the walls of the metal are really thin, and I like a nice dependable cane. So what I decided to do, I took some doweling and I sanded it down so it'll fit inside of it, and I'm going to make sure it gets all fit. So basically they're going to be a continuous piece of wood going all the way up and down this cane as well. and make it a nice substantial cane. But anyway, those are the projects we've got started. I have a whole bunch more, of course, but we're working on it. I'll take you in and show you the top for this cane here, and then I got to get to work because it's already 6 o'clock, and I got maybe a couple more hours of light today, and I'd sure like to get the wood on this all fit and ready to go, and of course those two projects over there, get them done as well. And anyway, so I'll take you in and show you the other part here. Hang on a second. Actually, I just went inside and got it and brought it out because the light's better out here outside. But this is the handle for that breakdown cane. Like I said, it's got a nice piece of wood here with a screwed in base, and then a nice brass cathead handle and a little thing to hang it by or whatever. So anyway, it's kind of nice. And like I said, that's the head that I'm going to put on that cane. It'll be able to be taken apart. Anyway, like I said, those are the projects that I'm starting on. I've got plenty more besides, but in fact, I'll show you. I just mowed the lawn yesterday and got the water started yesterday. Everything, springtime stuff, we got it all done yesterday. But you'll remember my planter boxes there. I didn't plant anything in them last year, but this year I've got some onion sets that I'm going to try out. Because, you know, it's they get open shade, which is a lot of plants don't like, so I'm going to try them out, some onion sets out there this year, and see what happens. I'm not really fond of onions a lot, but I've got some what they're called candy onions. They're supposed to be real sweet, so we'll give it a shot. And then, of course, just to round out, here's my mint garden. Here's my apple mint and a new catnip or catmint plant and a new peppermint and spearmint plant that are doing pretty well, and the older catmint plant that's still doing a good job, and this is chocolate mint. Anyway, they're all doing pretty well. Looking kind of nice. Of course, like as I said, I don't know, last year whenever I showed them, I have to put cages around the catnip to protect it because, well, if I left them open, the cat would they'd be eaten within a few hours' time. Anyway, those are the projects that I've got started for this year.